Good afternoon. Before we start, just a polite reminder to wait for the microphone before asking your question and state your name and who you work for. There'll be an embargo at the end for questions for 10:30 p.m. UK time. 5 minutes. Okay?
Kieran, it's Carvey Solokol from Sky Sports News. First of all, how are the players finding the facilities here? Do you have everything you need?
Yeah, we've got everything we need there, and we're busy. A lot of activities to do. We all get along, which is most important. All the lads are just looking forward to the first game now on Monday, and just keep ourselves busy.
The one injury concern at the moment is Marcus Rashford. Do you know how he is? Do you think he'll be fit for Monday's game? We've been told it's just a minor injury.
Like I said, I think he took to social media to say it was nothing serious. So, Marcus is doing well on the training field on his own, but Marcus hopefully will be ready for Monday.
How much do you know about Monday's opponents, Tunisia? Have you done any work on them? Are you expecting them to be very defensive, to park the bus? Are you going to have to be very patient? Yeah, we have to be patient, and we know it's going to be a tough game, and we've analysed we've analysed them, and the strengths and the weaknesses, how we can exploit them, and it'll be a tough game, but the one that we're looking forward to. Some of their players have said that Harry Kane is going to be England's main danger man. A lot of people have been saying that Harry Kane is the one truly world-class player in this squad. Do you think that's being a bit unfair to you and the other players?
Well, everybody knows what Harry Kane's all about. He's a goal scorer, a great professional, but if you look all around our team, we've got winners, we've got goals all around the pitch, and it's not just Harry. We've got a strong forward line, a lot of pace, youth, and I know all the boys are looking forward to getting on with it now.
And finally, from me, the Premier League fixtures were announced today.
Yeah.
Did you and the other players have a chance to have a look at them, and what do you make of Spurs' fixtures?
Yeah, we had a look at them this morning, and the first home game, I think it's at Wembley. It's exciting. Everybody knows the success that we had there last year, so to have the first game there against Fulham, I think it is. We're all looking forward to it, and obviously the new chapter in our new stadium.
Kieran, Steve Scott from ITV News. Looking ahead to the game next week, Volgograd, the temperatures are likely to be quite a bit different to they are here, hotter obviously. Is that something you've discussed as a group? Has Gareth discussed with you?
Obviously, it'll play a part, but we've got to be aware of that and just play our game and just do what we've been doing. And all the temperatures are different, but I don't think it'll affect our game. We've just got to go there and get the win.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but I've noticed since you've been in Russia, you've stopped using social media, Twitter and Instagram. Is that a conscious decision?
No, I've never been a social media person, but I just want to get my head down on the World Cup, and just look forward to Monday and the rest of the games. But like I said, I'll be using my social media over the tournament.
We know that the main channels from the UK have been put on your TV sets in the hotel. Are you one of those guys, one of those footballers who watches every single game of football if they can?
Yeah, I try and watch as many games as I can, to study the oppositions and stuff, and Tunisia, we watched them against Spain as well. So it's going to be a tough opposition on Monday, but one we're looking forward to.
Can you give us an idea of some of the defenders you admired growing up, World Cup defenders?
Obviously Gary Neville, same position, local to me and Berry as well, had a fantastic career. So I used to study him, his defensive work, he's an excellent defender, and also attacking as well. So he's the one that I used to always watch growing up. And what about players from overseas? Yeah, you've got Dani Alves, obviously. He's won nearly every trophy out there, and an attacking fullback. He has been all his career, and one that I admired and the one I look up to here.
We know you've got a very close-knit family. Are they all coming out to see you? Do you ever have worries about them coming out?
No, I had no worries at all. No, it's all been sorted out with England. They sorted all the packages out. So, yeah, I've got my brothers, my dad, and it's about 15 people, to be honest. So it's a lot of tickets I'm going to have to sort out.
Natalie Perks, BBC News. So obviously your dad is crazy about England. He's got his big flag. So if they're coming out here, what's happening back home?
Well, I've got my grandma who lives 3 doors down. I've got all the rest of my family live there, so I think they'll be going there to watch us But yeah, my dad's excited, you know, a proud moment for him and the rest of my family.
Is it right that he cried when you played against France?
Yeah, they came out to watch my parents, and you know, to get my first cap, the one that I've always been dreaming of since I was a young lad, and you know, watching England, and it was just a proud moment for me, and I could just feel my mum and dad in the crowd just watching with pride, and you know, they're so proud of me for the journey that I've been on, and I'm just delighted to be here now.
So what's it going to be like for them seeing you in your first World Cup?
Yeah, I don't know. The emotions will be high with my brothers also and the rest of my family, and you know, I just can't wait to get started now. I just want to, hopefully, if I play, just do my best I can for my family and the fans, and yeah, and just give it 100%.
You know Harry Kane better than us. He seems to not give too much away, I think that's fair to say. Is he louder behind the scenes, and what kind of captain is he? Yeah,
he's a great leader. You can see that on and off the field. You know, top professional. You know, even off the field, just one-to-ones, just speaking to him one-to-one is a great person. If you ever need help, he's there to help you out individually and as a group, and you know, there's no better person to lead us out into the World Cup.
Eric was saying yesterday that there's quite a lot of competition amongst you as to who takes the free kicks. Who's winning on that front? Are you up there?
You know, if I'm feeling confident, you know, I'd love to take it, but you know, we've got some quality set piece takers in this team, and it's just whoever's feeling confident at the right time to take the free kick.
And just finally from me, goal celebrations. If you score one, what have you been working on?
I'm not too sure. I might have to ask Delhi for some Fortnite celebrations, but no, I'm not too sure if I score what celebration, whatever comes to my head. You know, I'll just be just full of emotion if it did happen, and you'd have to wait and see.
Because your base is a little more remote away from the city than some of the previous bases, there's been some ongoing concern that you might get a little bored. You're already saying that you haven't taken to social media because you're focused, but this area around you, do you feel there's enough to keep you entertained during a whole tournament?
Yeah, of course. In our camp, there's so much to do. You can't be bored, and you know, we've got a great team spirit here. You know, everybody gets on with each other as a laugh and a joke, and in our camp, there's so much to do. So I don't think the lads will get bored at all.
Can you tell us what there is to do, because we can't actually get in there?
Yeah, you know, we've got a basketball court in there. You know, pool tables, table tennis. We've got the Fortnite, which the lads are mad about. So we have a lot of banter on there. So yeah, there's loads there to keep us all entertained, and you know, like I said before, we've got a great squad here, great team spirit, and everybody's just ready to get going now.
How many competitive leagues are there?
There's a lot.
And what's the current talking point?
What's that, sorry?
What's the current talking point in terms of competitive leagues? Is it the table tennis? Is it the basketball?
I'd say it's more Fortnite, to be honest with you. You know, we've got a good squad on there. We've got about 9 players who play it, and you know, everybody's competitive on there, and it's exciting. We have a lot of banter.
And in terms of arriving here, 2 training sessions now, how's the feeling in the camp building up to it? Is it a moment that the nerves are starting to kick in, that it starts to now feel real?
Yeah, it's starting to feel real. You know, it's only a couple of days away now to the first game. You know, the mood's very good. You know, all the lads can't wait to get going now. Everyone's excited. And yeah, like I said, just ready to go on Monday and hopefully get the win and then kick on through the tournament.
And where are you all watching the game tonight?
Not too sure yet. We've got big screens in the camp, so you know, most of the boys will get together to watch the game, and you know, as soon as that first whistle goes, you know, it will start feeling real for everyone.
Any more questions for the live section?